drive past that old place where we used to meet. Your face still haunts me when I'm alone down this gravel road I call home. You're still here in my head. Mama asks why I'm quiet. It's Sunday dinner, I just smile. Pass the gravy, can't explain how losing you still breaks me. You're still here in my head. Every morning when I wake up in this empty bed, I reach across expecting you but find regret instead. The coffee tastes like sadness and the radio plays all those songs we used to dance to in our better days. I see your ghost in every corner of this little town, at the diner where we had our first real breakdown. You were crying about your daddy and his drinking ways. I held you close and promised better days. But promises are fragile things like morning frost. They disappear when everything you love gets lost. I still got your picture tucked inside my wallet fold, next to the receipt from when our love was young, not old. The preacher said forever when we said our vows, but forever's just a word that don't mean nothing now. So I drive these back roads hoping I can find some peace of mind to leave the past behind. But every mile just brings me back to where we started, two kids in love before we grew apart. And you're still here in my head. You're still here in my head. Woke to a gray window, cold air and pine, coffee on the old stove, your cup beside mine. Quiet like the hills out past the old barn door, heart heavy with echoes, still longing for more. Miles of old highway keep rolling between your laugh in the distance, the space in my dreams. If the wind could carry me, I'd drift straight to you, over fields and fences and morning soft dew. If the sky could open, time turn around, I'd hold you close, never let you down. If the wind could carry me now. Hands in my pockets, dog barking at the gate, writing quiet letters I never send. I just smell of rain on the gravel and dust settles in, counting down the hours till I see you again. Miles of old highway keep rolling between your voice in the night wind, the ache in the breeze. If the wind could carry me, I'd drift straight to you, over fields and fences, never let you down. If the wind could carry me now. Sometimes I hear your song in the low hum of night. I follow it home by the glow of porch light. Promise I'm coming, no matter how far. Love writes its name on the strings of my heart. If the wind could carry me, I'd drift straight to you. Over fields and fences and morning soft dew. The sky could open and time turn around. I'd hold you close, never let you down. If the wind could carry me now. If the wind could carry me now. I find you somehow. I find you somehow. Empty chair by the old front porch. Coffee steam rising, morning's torch. You said you'd call come Friday night. Guess I'm holding on too tight. Tried to let the silence go. Your name keeps coming back, you know. I'm still here waiting. Oh, still here waiting. Sunrise to fading. Still here waiting. Just to hear your voice, your laugh, your name. Still here waiting. Still here waiting. Nail piled up by the kitchen door. I keep pacing scars in this old floor. Half your shirt left on my bed. I'll wear it now and then instead. Don't know how far or which state. Every night I count the days. I'm still here waiting. Oh, still here waiting. Sunrise to fading. Still here waiting. Just to hear your voice, your laugh, your name. Still here waiting. Still here waiting. If I said I'm fine, you know I lie. Handshake, just hoping for a sign. When through the screen it sings your tune. Guess I'll be waiting through another June. Still here waiting. Still here waiting. Sunrise to fade. Still here waiting. Call me back, bring me home again. Still here waiting. I see you struggling, brother, with burdens so heavy. Your faith feels forgotten, your heart ain't quite ready. But the Lord's love lingers like morning dew. Hold on, He's carrying you. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on, brother, hold on. Your prayers feel like whispers that drift with the wind. Your strength feels so scattered, so broken, so thin. But His grace goes deeper than doubt ever could. Hold on, His mercy's so good. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on now. Whoa. Hold. The valley seems vast and the mountain's so steep, but His promise is planted, grow roots strong and deep. Through trials and troubles, His truth remains true. Hold on, He's walking with you. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on, brother, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on now. Whoa, hold on, brother. I woke to the sound of your laughter fading. Coffee grows cold in the early sun. Your hands once held me, now nothing remains but the space in the bed when the day's begun. You were just out of reach, but closer than gone. I carry your words in the hush of the kitchen. The air still remembers your melody. The light through the window finds no resistance. It lands on your sweater, left hanging for me. You're just out of reach, but closer than gone. Every old letter I fold and I altar. Name in your writing is all I can keep. Traced in the dust, our lives getting older. Every soft memory lulls me to sleep. You're just out of reach, but closer than gone. Closer than gone. Sometimes I hear footsteps when midnight comes, or feel your old sweater weigh heavy and warm. I reach for your shadow in the edge of the dawn, and I close my eyes, let the silence go on. Reach you're just out of reach, closer than gone. I see you standing there, shoulders bent with weight. Sunday morning sun, don't ease the ache. Coffee's getting cold on the kitchen table. Wonder if you know you're still able. When the burden's heavy and the road runs long, remember who you are, remember you're strong. There's a voice that calls your name through the pain. You can carry on, you can carry on. Days when you were 10 feet tall, before the world came crashing, before the fall. But I've seen mountains move with just a prayer, and I've seen hearts rebuilt from thin air. Those hands that shake can still hold hope. That voice that breaks can help you cope. When the burden's heavy and the road runs long, remember who you are, remember you're strong. There's a voice that calls your name through the pain. You can carry on, you can carry You walked in slow, eyes pulling me in. I used to be wild, now I'm calm from within. You laughed at something small, caught in my mind. Fidgeted with your sleeve while you opened your wine. We lingered by the window, both unsure to go. Your voice echoing soft in the evening's low glow. Maybe you felt it, you're shifting softly. Something about you made honest so rare. Your scent still caught in my bedsheet fold. I turn each night, still chasing what won't hold. Your kiss still lingers like fire burns slow, safe inside the quiet where only I know. Caught on my bedsheet, caught on bedsheet. Old coffee on the table, it's grown cold like the room. When I find a stray hair, it reminds me of you. Half-read book open where you last laid it down. I still reach in the morning, forgetting you're not around. Your scent still caught in my bedsheet fold. I turn each night, still chasing what won't hold. Your kiss still lingers like fire burns slow, safe inside the quiet where only I know. Caught on my bedsheet. There's comfort in traces. I could fool myself too long, holding on to presence in a world that's moved on. Your scent still caught in my bedsheet fold. I turn each night, still chasing what won't hold. Your kiss still lingers like fire burns slow, safe inside the quiet where only I know. Caught on my bedsheet, just holding you here. Caught on my bedsheet, like you never disappeared. I've been walking through this valley, feeling lost and worn. My boots are tired and heavy, my spirit feels so torn. But there's a voice that calls me, soft as morning rain, says there's healing in the hills beyond this earthly pain. There's a place where the river runs cleaner, where the weight don't press so hard. There's a road that leads to something better, when this world leaves too many scars. I'm climbing up, climb your ground. Mama used to tell me when the nights grew dark and cold that there's a light beyond the mountain worth more than silver and gold. Now I see her meaning as I make this journey home. Every step I take in faith, I know I'm not alone. There's a place where the river runs cleaner, where the weight don't press so hard. There's a road that leads to something better, when this world leads too many scars. I'm climbing up to higher ground. When the storm clouds gather round me and I can't see past today, I remember what she taught me. There's always another way. Up above these troubled waters, up above this broken ground, there's a place where the river runs cleaner, where the weight don't press so hard. There's a road that leads to something better, when this world leaves too many scars. I'm climbing up to higher ground. Yeah, I'm climbing up ground. Empty chair by the old front porch, coffee steam rising, morning's torch. You said you'd call come Friday night. Guess I'm holding on too tight. Tried to let the silence go. Your name keeps coming back, you know. I'm still here waiting. Oh, still here waiting. Sunrise to fading, still here waiting. Just to hear your voice, your laugh, your name. Still here waiting. Still here waiting. Nail piled up by the kitchen door. I keep pacing scars in this old floor. Half your shirt left on my bed. I wear it now and then instead. Don't know how far or which state. Every night I count the days. I'm still here waiting. Oh, still here waiting. Sunrise to fading, still here waiting. Just to hear your voice, your laugh, your name. Still here waiting. Still here waiting. If I said I'm fine, you know I lie. handshake just hoping for a sign. When through the screen it sings your tune, guess I'll be waiting through another June. Still here waiting, still here waiting. Sunrise to fade, still here waiting. Call me back, bring me home again. Still here waiting, still here waiting, still here waiting, still here waiting. I wake up every morning with these calloused hands, same ones that held me when I couldn't understand the way to being a man in this old world. My father's hands, they taught me what was real. These hands that built the barn behind our house, these hands that dried my tears when Mama left, these hands that showed me right from wrong somehow. My father's hands, they're all I have left. My father's hands, they're all I have left. I see him in the mirror when I shave, the same tired eyes that work through every day, building something bigger than himself. My father's hands, they built my kind of wealth. These hands that built the barn behind our house, these hands that dried my tears when Mama left, these hands that showed me right from wrong somehow. My father's hands, they're all I had left. My father's hands, they're all I had left. These hands that built the barn behind our house, these hands that dried my tears when Mama left, these hands that showed me right from wrong somehow. My father's hands, they're all I have left. My father's hands, they're all I have left. My father's hands, they're all I have. Got my boots on, walking down this dusty drive. Something stirring deep inside. Can't quite catch what's calling me, but it's pulling like a gentle breeze. It feels right, like coming home after a long, long fight. It feels right, everything ain't falling into place tonight. Yeah, it feels right, right. Everything's alright, right. Saw you standing by the old oak tree. Heart was hammering hard in me. Couldn't say just what I knew, but my soul is telling me it's true. It feels right, like coming home after a long, long fight. It feels right, everything falling into place tonight. Yeah, it feels right, everything's alright, feels right, like coming home after a long, long fight. It feels right, everything falling into place tonight. It feels right, dancing in this fading firelight light. Yeah, it feels right, everything's alright, right tonight. There's a gravel road that winds behind our place, where the old oak stands and morning breaks. I walk that path when the world gets heavy. Lord, you meet me there, your love is steady. Your grace falls down like summer rain, washing all my hurt and pain. On this dusty trail where I belong, you make my weary spirit strong. On these back roads I find you waiting. Every sunrise mercy's breaking. Through the fields of morning dew, I see your hand in all you do. On these back roads my heart remembers faith that burns like dying embers. In this simple country way, you hear me when I stop to pray. Granddad plowed these fields with calloused hands, built this farm on hope and promised land. Now I tend to what he left behind. behind, seeking peace that's hard to find. But when I kneel beside his grave, I feel the strength that Jesus gave to work this soil and raise this corn. New mercies come with every morn. On these back roads I find you waiting. Every sunrise mercies breaking. Through the fields of morning dew, I see your hand in all you do. On these back roads my heart remembers faith that burns like dying embers. In this simple country way, you hear me when I stop to pray. When the city calls my name and these hills feel far away, I close my eyes and I can see that gravel road that leads to thee. On these back roads I find you waiting. Every sunrise mercy's breaking. Through the fields in morning dew, I see your hand in all you do. On these back roads my heart remembers faith that burns like dying embers. In this simple country way, you hear me when I stop to pray. Lord, you hear me when I pray. Coffee stains in morning light, table set for two, empty chair beside me here, where mama used to pray. Simple grace falls down like rain on this old farmhouse. Simple grace, I call your name. When the world gets loud, fills the spaces, heals the breaks. Simple grace. Barn door creaks, a rooster crows, same as 40 years. Daddy's hands taught mine to work these fields that hold us up. Simple grace falls down like rain on this old farmhouse. Simple grace, I call your name. When the world gets loud, fills the spaces, heals the breaks. Simple grace. Simple grace falls down like rain on this tired ground. Simple grace, you ease the pain when hope can be found. stole my boots and miles behind me. Been gone too long, been gone too long. The highway's calling, but my heart's reminding I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, down these back roads that I know. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, where my heart is meant to go. Left this town when I was 17. Been gone too long, been gone too long. Chasing dreams that weren't what they seemed. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, down these back roads that I know. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, where my heart is meant to go. Home to you. Mama's porch lights burning bright tonight. Been gone too long, been gone too long. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, down these back roads that I know. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you, where my heart is meant to go. I'm coming home to you, coming home to you. I was lost, I was down, couldn't find my way around. Then you came, called my name, called my name. Take me higher, higher ground, higher ground, where peace is found. Take me higher, higher ground, higher ground, where love abounds. In the dark, in the pain, you were there, you remain by my side, by my side. You provide, you provide. Take me higher, higher ground, higher ground, where peace is found. Take me higher, higher ground, higher ground, where love abounds. peace is found. Take me higher, higher ground, higher ground, where love ground. I've been walking through this valley, feeling lost inside, carrying burdens that I just can't hide. But when I bow my head down, close my eyes real tight, I hear your voice calling through the darkness of night. Heaven's calling, calling my name. Through the thunder, through the rain. When my heart breaks, when I fall, heaven's calling, calling us home, calling us home. My daddy taught me Sunday morning prayers, said the Lord above always hears and cares. Now I'm teaching my boy the same old song, how to lean on faith when the road gets long. Heaven's calling, calling my name. Thunder, through the rain. When my heart hurts, when I fall, heaven's calling, calling us all, calling us home. Perfect friend, His love never ends. Just listen close and you'll hear it too, that voice calling out for you. Calling your name through the thunder, through the rain. When your heart breaks, when you fall, heaven's calling us all, calling us all, calling us home. Driving down this old dirt road, miles away from you, miles away from you. Radio playing songs we know, but I'm still missing you, still missing you. All these roads lead back to you, back to you, back to you. All these roads lead back to you. Nothing else will do, nothing else will do. Back to you, back to you, always back to you. Stopped at Joe's for coffee black, thinking about your smile, thinking about your smile. Every mile I'm looking back, wish I stayed a while, stayed a while. All these roads lead back to you, back to you, back to you. All these roads lead back to you. Nothing else will do, nothing else will do. Back to you, back to, always back to you. Sun is setting on this town, but I keep driving on, keep driving on. Can't slow down, can't turn around till I'm where I belong, where I belong. All these roads lead back to you, back to, back to you. All these roads lead back to you. Nothing else will do, nothing else will do. Back to you, back to you, always back to you. Back to you, back to you, always back to you. Miles away from you, coming back to you. Coffee's cold again this morning. Radio's playing our old song. Empty chair where you were sitting. Wonder how long you've been gone. There's miles between us now, miles between us now. Can't bridge the space somehow. Miles between us now. Oh, oh. Sunset paints the sky like fire. Same one that you see into. Distance makes my heart grow tired, waiting here for word from you. There's miles between us now, miles between us now. Can't bridge the space somehow. Miles between us now. Train tracks running past my window, wishing I could hop aboard. Take me where the wind don't blow so cold without you anymore. There's miles between us now, miles us now. Can't bridge the space somehow. Miles between us now. Packing bags and moving on, never thought it'd come to this. Every letter that you send me, every word I'm gonna miss. Gravel roads and county lines, they all lead me back to you. But the distance keeps on growing and I don't know what to do. Mama said love finds a way, Daddy said to let you go. But my heart's still in that kitchen where we used to take it slow. Now I'm driving through the darkness, headlights cutting through the night, praying someday you'll come back to me and everything's alright. There's miles between us now. Miles between us now. Can't bridge the space somehow. Miles between us now. Miles between us now. I drive past that old place where we used to meet. Your face still haunts me when I'm alone down this gravel road I call home. You're still here in my head. Mama asks why I'm quiet. It's Sunday dinner, I just smile. Pass the gravy, can't explain how losing you still breaks me. You're still here in my head. Every morning when I wake up in this empty bed, I reach across expecting you but find regret instead. The coffee tastes like sadness and the radio plays all those songs we used to dance to in our better days. I see your ghost in every corner of this little town, at the diner where we had our first real breakdown. You were crying about your daddy and his drinking ways. I held you close and promised better days. But promises are fragile things like morning frost. They disappear when everything you love gets lost. I still got your picture tucked inside my wallet fold, next to the receipt from when our love was young, not old. The preacher said forever when we said our vows, but forever's just a word that don't mean nothing now. So I drive these back roads hoping I can find some peace of mind to leave the past behind. But every mile just brings me back to where we started, two kids in love before we grew apart. And you're still here in my head. You're still here in my head. Daddy, there's a weight upon my shoulders, and the world keeps getting colder every day. Been praying for direction, seeking your protection, but the storms won't go away. You make me mountain strong when the valley's deep and long. Your love lifts me higher, sets my soul on fire. Mountain strong, mountain strong. In your arms I belong. Oh, mountain strong. Lord, I've been walking through this darkness, but I feel you in the stillness of my heart. When doubt tries to defeat me, I know you'll never leave me. You've been faithful from the start. You make me mountain strong when the valley's deep and long. Your love lifts me higher, sets my soul full on fire. Mountain strong, mountain strong. In your arms I belong. Mountain strong. You make me mountain strong when the valley's deep and long. Your love lifts me higher, sets my soul on fire. Mountain strong, mountain strong. In your arms I belong. Yeah, you make me mountain strong, mountain strong, mountain strong. In your arms I belong. I was lost on a dusty back road, searching for something I couldn't name. Empty bottle, broken down car, wondering if I'd lost the game. Heart heavy as the summer rain, until I heard you call my name, and everything started to change right here. Grace found me here in the middle of nowhere when I had nothing left to give. Your love reached down through the Georgia pines, showed me how I'm meant to live. Oh, grace found me here, when I couldn't find my way. Grace found me here, and I'm never gonna be the same. Now I wake up to morning light, coffee brewing, birds singing praise. Simple things that I never saw back in my running away days. Your mercy new with every dawn. trust and pray, walking with you down this road right here. Grace found me here in the middle of nowhere when I had nothing left to give. Your love reached down through the Georgia pines, showed me how I'm meant to live. Well, grace found me here when I couldn't find my way. Grace found me here, and I'm never gonna be the same. Grace found me here in the middle of nowhere when I had nothing left to give. Your love reached down through the Georgia pines, showed me how I'm meant to live. Oh, grace found me here when I couldn't find my way. Grace found me here, and I'm never gonna be the same. No, I'm never gonna be the same. When the sun breaks through the morning mist and the cattle start to move, there's a question that keeps haunting me out here beneath this sky so blue. Why we chase what can't be held, why we love what makes us bleed, why we ride when the storm rolls in, why we stay when the money's thin. Is it pride or something deeper still that keeps us bound to this sacred hill? Why we ride, why we ride. That every buckle tells a story, every scar's a lesson learned, but the arena keeps on calling even when our shoulders burn. Why we trust in things unseen, why we bet it all on fate, why we ride when the storm rolls in, why we stay when the money's thin. Is it pride or something deeper still that keeps us bound to this sacred hill? Why we ride, why we ride. In the quiet of the pasture, when the work is finally done, I can hear my father's voice again, saying, son, you're not the only one. Why we ride when the storm rolls in, why we stay when the money's thin. It's the call that runs through blood and a bone that makes this dusty ground our home. That's why we ride, why we ride. while we ride. Jake's been riding since he learned to walk through the arena gates where legends are born. Spurs on his boots and dirt on his jeans, chasing 8 seconds and cowboy dreams. The old timers gather round the chews each night, telling tales of broncos and bulls they've known. While thunder rolls across the pasture land, and faith runs deeper than Oklahoma's sand. It's iron and faith that make a cowboy strong. The world tries to tell you that you don't belong. From the church bells ringing to the rodeo lines, it's iron and faith that gets you through the night. That's all a man needs in this cowboy race. Sunday morning finds him in the front row pew, hat in his hands and a prayer or two. Then Monday comes with another town to ride, with his gear backpacked and the Lord as his guide. The buckles and ribbons don't make the man, it's the way he treats folks and the ground where he stands. When the buzzer sounds and the crowd goes wild, he tips his hat like his daddy's child. It's iron and faith that make a cowboy strong. The world tries to tell you that you don't belong. From the church bells ringing to the rodeo lights, it's iron and faith that gets you through the night. Iron and faith, that's all a man needs in this cowboy race. It's iron and faith that make a cowboy strong. And faith keep carrying when the tries to tell you that you don't belong. There's your place where you know you belong. From the church bells ringing to the rodeo line, darkness and into the light. It's iron and faith that gets you through the night. Iron and faith, iron and faith, iron and faith. That's all a man needs. This cowboy race. Been walking through the valley low, can't see the sun from down below. You keep on calling out my name, reminding me you're still the same. Still the same, still the same. You never change, you never change. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, higher ground. Lift me up when I fall down, fall down, fall down. Jesus, you're my solid rock, solid rock, solid rock. come crashing in. You tell me that I still can win. You whisper peace into my soul. Remind me that you're in control. In control, in control. You're always in control. In control, in control. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, higher ground. Lift me up when I fall down, fall down, fall down. Jesus, you're my solid rock, solid rock, solid rock. Take me to higher ground, higher ground. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, higher ground. Lift me up when I fall down, fall down, fall down. Jesus, you're my solid rock, solid rock, solid rock. Take me to higher ground, higher ground. Take me to higher ground, higher ground. Morning breaks across the ridge. I find my way to water's edge. Coffee steam rises slow, like prayers I barely know. In the still waters, I hear you speak. Through the quiet, what I need. When the world's too loud, I come back here. Still waters make it clear. Daddy's hands built this dock. Weathered wood remembers talk. Faith and doubt of holding on when strength was nearly gone. In the still waters, I hear you speak. Through the quiet, what I need. When the world's too loud, I come back here. Still waters make it clear. make it clear. Still waters make it clear. I wake up every morning with the weight upon my chest. Been carrying these burdens, Lord, and I could use some rest. But somewhere in the silence, I can hear your voice so clear, telling me to trust you, that you're always drawing near. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, where the air's clear and peace is found. When the valley's deep and hope runs low, take me where your mercy flows. Higher ground, higher ground, that's where my soul is bound. I've walked through many seasons, felt the rain and felt the sun. Sometimes I lose direction, don't know which way to run. But you've been my companion through the storms I've weathered through. Every single footstep, Lord, I'm walking here with you. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, where the air is clear and peace is found. When the valley is deep and hope runs low, take me where your mercy flows. Higher ground, higher ground, that's where my soul is bound. Take me to higher ground, higher ground, where the air is clear and peace is found. When the valley's deep and hope runs low, take me where your mercy flows. Higher ground, higher ground, that's where my soul is bound. That's where my soul is bound. Sitting by the creek where I used to run, chasing after things that could not be won. Lord, I've been carrying this heavy load, wondering if I've lost my way down this road. My hands are shaking, my heart's worn thin, can't seem to find that peace within. But something in the water's call reminds me you're still over all. In the still water, peak He is still. Every ripple tells me I'm not alone. In the still water, eerie reborn. Oh, lead me home. I can hear you speak when the world gets loud. It's your voice I see. Every ripple tells me I'm not alone. In the still water, you lead me home. Oh, lead me home. Mama used to tell me when storms would rage, find the quiet place inside your cave. She'd say, son, when trouble's closing in, just listen for the calm within. Now I'm older, but I need that truth, the simple faith I had in youth. 'Cause in this restless, hurried life, I need your stillness past the strife. In the still water, I can hear you speak. When the world gets loud, it's your voice I see. Every ripple tells me I'm not alone. In the still water, you lead me home. In the still water, I can hear you speak. When my soul gets tired, it's your rest I seek. Every wave reminds me I'm not alone. In the still water, you lead me home. In the still water, you lead me home. Oh, lead me home. La la la, lead me home. La la la, lead me home. Yeah. La la la, lead me home. In the still water. You've been working that same old ground since the sun came up this morning. Dirt under your fingernails and your back keeps on calling. But there's something in the air today that makes you stop and wonder, what if there's a voice up there speaking through the thunder? What if he calls your name tonight when you're lying in your bed? What if he's been waiting there for the prayer you never said? Would you listen? Would you hear the whisper in the wind? What if he calls? What if he calls? Would you let him in? Mama raised you Sunday best, but you ain't been there lately. The fields keep you busy now, and faith seems kinda hazy. But when you see that harvest moon rising through the branches, something stirs inside your chest like it's a second chances. What if he calls your name tonight when you're lying in your bed? What if he's been waiting there for the prayer you never said? Would you listen? Would you hear the whisper in the wind? And what if he calls? calls your name tonight when you're lying in your bed? What if he's been waiting there for the prayer you finally said? I know I'll listen, I know I'll hear